Commander's free agency is pretty much done, and this is a part 2 to the part 1 video I made a couple weeks ago about our free agency. I'm just gonna grade these players. I'm gonna start off with Leo Chenal. I'm gonna give this one a B minus. It's not quite an A, but I'm just gonna explain why I think it's a B. It's not quite a B plus or a B, because here's why. A, contract perfect. That's like carrying this grade. He's got a perfect contract, 3 years, $24 million. I mean, for like a player of that, you can't really get much better than that deal right there. And he's only 25. He's a great tackler. He's an elite tackler. He's a run stopper. I like the fact that like he's in like one of those aggressive guys, like just athleticism and youth, like with bringing that to the table. A gripe I have with it is just it has nothing to do with him, but it's just we still don't have any pass coverage linebackers. You know, we still are lacking in that, and unless we just trust in Bain and McGee that much in terms of pass coverage over the middle, I just don't see. I don't see like this. This definitely helps us. That's why I give us a B minus, because we don't even have that athleticism or that youth, and because of that contract. But we still don't have our pass coverage linebacker that we really need for real. So overall, I'm gonna give this a B minus. Leo Chenal, hope you do amazing at Washington. Next up, we got Caleb Chaisson. That's how he says his name. If that's not how he says his name, my bad. But Caleb Chaisson, and I like this one. I'm gonna give it an A. I like this. He's young. He's setting in young athletic edge, and he's had 10.5 sacks. He's had 52 pressures, and just to put that into perspective, the next highest guy on our team, other than Odafe Alway, last year was Deron Payne with 28 pressures. Now that right there is insane. He also had 3 sacks in the playoffs. That's what I'm counting. In total, he had 10.5 sacks. He had 3 sacks in the playoffs, including 2 in one game. Man, I mean, many people can see those playoff sacks and be like, oh, that's fraud. It was against the 2 worst old lines in the playoffs, possibly. But overall, I still like this because he gave him a 1 year prove it. I mean, I maybe would have liked it to be 2 years, maybe even 3, because I just think he's that good of a player. Like, he has great bend, he has great speed. I love the way he gets to the quarterback. But overall, I can't complain too much about this deal. I can't complain too much about this deal. I can't complain too much about this player. We got another edge that we needed. I mean, Odafe Alway and Chaisson, like, that shouldn't be it at edge. I don't think so. We should go draft an edge, but if it is, I gotta be pretty content. I love both of these guys. I love Chaisson. That's why I gave it an A. On to Nick Cross. I love this deal. I love him. I love the player. I love the position. I love the need. I love it all. We needed a safety. We're at a B with Nick Cross. I'm gonna give this a B. I said I'll give it a B. But I actually really love this. I love Nick Cross as a player. If I'm not mistaken, he had like 100 plus tackles. And I just love DBs that just can tackle. That's my favorite thing in the world. Just to have tough, physical, and aggressive DBs. He's one of those type of guys. And man, this deal right here, Adam Peters, I commend you for this. I commend you for this deal right here. Yeah, so I'm gonna give this a B. Nick Cross, bro. Hopefully you do great in Washington. I mean, like, I can't really say much to that. Now on to the offensive side of the ball. Chig Okonkwo, man, do I love this pickup. He's great. Like, I can't say this enough. Almost about every player I'm gonna mention here, I'm going to say they're young and athletic, because that's what we were missing. Youth, athleticism. Chig is just gonna be such a breath of fresh air. We've been needing a tight end. Like, getting off of a 36-year-old Zach Ertz into a guy that can break tackles for touchdowns, that can go on 40-yard runs, and is not going to fall down after every catch. I mean, getting Chig Okonkwo is huge for Jaden Daniels, especially because he loves his tight ends. So Chig Okonkwo is going to thrive here, and he's going to help Jaden thrive. I'm going to give this a B+. I really love this, and I really love his deal. If I'm not mistaken, we got him on a 3-year deal. So this Chig Okonkwo signing, man, this is amazing. I love it so much. And that's not really going to be a constant just with these offensive additions. I'm going to say that right now. And as I said at the tailor end of that Chig segment, I don't like the offensive addition. Like, it's a reason why you're going to see in these chapters of the videos, you're just going to see rest of offensive additions. And you're not going to see Van Jefferson alone or fucking Treylon Burks alone or De'Ami Brown alone. Because I'm just gonna group this receiver, like these receiver pickups with De'Ami Brown, Van Jefferson, and Treylon Burks. I'm gonna group it into a D, bro, like a D minus, because, like, dude, okay. So we miss out on receivers. And I understand these are just depth. That's what they are. They're depth. They're not good. They're not good players. Van Jefferson is not a good player. I don't care. He's not a good player. Treylon Burks is literally straight upside, and De'Ami Brown is De'Ami Brown. Like, these receiver pickups baffled me. They were late reaches. They were scraps that we needed to go get because we couldn't get the top end receivers out. Now on to some more bad news. The standout prospect Jordan Tyson will not be participating in his pro day due to his hamstring injury. And now this is the second time that he's avoided on-field action due to that injury. That's going to cause his stock to drop. And for the Commanders fans, I mean, this is why I wanted a receiver in free agency. This is why so badly we could have at least got one more receiver, because we only have 2 top 100 picks. So now think about it. Think about this right here. Our needs, we still need a cornerback. We still need receiver. And we still can get an elite linebacker, safety, or an edge. We still need all of those right there. And this is why everyone that was in the comments in the last video saying, oh my gosh, let Adam Peters cook. It's like, and people think they're GMs. Bro, this is what we're talking about here. Like, so at 7, we're going to go Cardinal Tate. Like, instead of defense. But see, if we went out to get a receiver in free agency, if we went out to get Romeo Dobbs, if we went out to get somebody, we wouldn't be in this position as to, oh, we have to draft a receiver. Because now we have so many things we have to draft. We're not in such a position to just draft BPA as everyone thinks we do. We are. We have to go places. We literally have to go places because we're at a deficit with things. Cardinal Tate is not a top 7 prospect. He's not a top 7 receiver in the draft. Mekhi Lemon is not a top 7 receiver in the draft. And now our options just dwindled even more because Jordan Tyson is shot. Hamstring injury. He's injury prone. You're going to use your top 7 pick on that? Thanks. Subscribe. Love y'all. I love my mom too, man.